Sometimes the garden changes so slowly you hardly notice it, and then it changes almost overnight. 3 straight days of rain, and when I walked back into the garden, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Come take a look. Hi everyone, it's Tim. Welcome back to my garden. It has been crazy weather here. We had that crazy hot heat wave that Europe and the UK got. I don't think it was the same system, but we definitely experienced the same kind of conditions. It was so hot here. It was unbelievable. I loved it. I think a lot of the plants loved it. Some suffered a little bit. So a little bit of suffering there. Luckily, at the end of it, right at the end of my 4th of July party that evening, we've got some monsoon rains and it lasted for 3 days. And I'm talking non-stop rain. There were storms all around us. I was just really lucky that I had no wind damage here at all, no hail, nothing, where unfortunately some of my friends, they lost power, there were trees down, it was really, really rough for them, but my garden survived. And I really think that all of that wet weather helped a little bit. And now it's gorgeous out. It is so pretty. It's a lovely, lovely morning, and I think we're getting more hot weather next week, really hot weather. So heat wave is back. El Nino, the system that's in the ocean, is definitely working for the tropical garden right now, and I hope it's working for you too. Several of you have commented on what is going on with your hair. I think I'm embracing my old, worn out surfer look. I think I'm a surfer at heart. Yeah, that's kind of really my inner personality. If I lived in California, which I definitely pretend that I do, I would be barefoot all the time and probably on the beach constantly. So yeah, it's summer, so like who cares? Like let this hair be like crazy and long right now and embrace it. How are all your gardens doing? I love hearing what's going on. So many of you are like sending me messages, a direct message on Instagram or on WhatsApp, and just telling me all kinds of stuff that's going on in your garden, which I love, love, love. So please do that. And feel free to just comment on this channel and tell things, because then other people can see it too. That's the joy. I go through and read messages on all of my friends who have YouTube channels who garden and see what people are saying, and I learn a lot actually in the messages or the comments you put below on YouTube. So please do that, and let's get into the garden. Let's see what's going on here, and please like and subscribe as always. But let's take a look at what's happening here. The military planes are still flying over here, and that's from the 4th of July, but this record heat, we've been in this heat wave forever, is just insane. And the one thing that loves it is the oleander. The oleander is so happy with all this heat. I think it thinks it's in Los Angeles or Mexico, so everything is starting to bloom. Even the one down by the pool is blooming now, which makes me very happy. But then, after the heat wave, we have 3 days of non-stop rain. And when I mean non-stop rain, I mean rain like it's just a crazy amount. So it is starting to look like we've gone from parched ground and grass dying and me watering to this. I have never had my Brugmansia take so long to bloom. It's crazy this year, and it looks like it's finally going to have a big, gigantic flush of blooms. But just so odd, it's almost the middle of July, and normally by June I have this, and I have no idea what's taking so long. They look perfectly healthy. My Tetrapanax is loving this rain. I mean, really, really loving all of it. I think the water really did it some good. And the garden seems to have really drank it all in. And everything is looking really green right now, despite the clouds in the distance. Even my flying dragon citrus is not orange yet, obviously, but getting better, looking better. And I love this one because it's no work. And with all this rain, the bamboo down by the pool has kind of made a bamboo cave over my pathway to the caboose, and I still have to clean up from the party. I'm still not sure about this Yucca rostrata. Is it going to bloom or is it just new growth? I'm hedging toward just new growth right now. I just can't tell. The sun is back. Yay! Finally, after all that rain, and it was an amazing storm. North of me, some really bad storms, but the dahlias are starting to bloom. This is one of the new ones that my friend Paul and Anderson gave me. Everything is really happy after all this rain. I don't know if we could have gone on more on that heat wave without me draining my well water because I was watering so much. So thank goodness the bananas are bouncing back, even though a few of the with the new growth suffered a little bit because it was so hot. And here's just another view of the Yucca rostrata in the morning. I liked how it looked with the background here, but I don't know. I'm just still on the fence on what's going on here. So we just continue to watch it and see what happens. Loving that the sunflowers are about to bloom. These are the ones I did not plant. God planted these, and they plant them. He plants them all around the pool. My apple tree that I no longer remember the variety because I bought it when I first bought the house is full of apples. And if you follow Jose in New Jersey in his tropical garden, he always talks about how apples have good years and bad years with his apple tree. But here's my American pawpaw, and you can see I've got lots of fruit. If you don't know this fruit tree, it is fantastic. Everything tastes like banana custard, and I have to be careful with this because if there's a storm with really bad wind, they have blown off in the past. They're a little delicate, so I have to watch what's going on with them as the ship is out on a boat out on the Hudson River there. But it's really great fruit if you can find a tree. It tastes so good, and that's my vegetable garden over there, which is thriving right now. The Phoenix sylvestris has enjoyed this heat wave, and there's lots of new growth on it. I did get this from Fast Growing Trees a number of years ago, and I think I got it the same year that I got this Washingtonia robusta right here, also from Fast Growing Trees, but obviously that has just taken off because it is so nice and big right now by the pool. The figs around my flagpole that had just died to the ground because of the severe winter we had are definitely making a comeback here below the pirate flag. And just looking up at the house, I had to show this because there are a lot of weeds in the yard right now. But right now I would say the weeds are definitely working with my tropicals and my perennials to appear like this is a very well-maintained garden, but it is all smoke and mirrors. These are my tropical bananas that have bore fruit before, not this year so far, and that is Musabastia, so that's a little less tropical, but I love the green against the blue sky up there. And my daylilies are just nice and bright right now. In the front yard, the deer are eating all of them, including one of my hardy agapanthus, which I'm not very happy about. But in the backyard, I have a deer fence, so they can't. And as I showed last week, my Echinacea, or coneflowers, are doing really well. I planted them up on the hill. They did not really love the hill, and they moved by themselves down to the pool. And you can see it's around this needle palm. I did not plant them there. They just kind of came up around the needle palm because they did not like being on the hill, which is where I wanted them. There's a few still up there, but I had this idea the whole hill would be Echinacea, but no. Roger Shields gave me this Jethropa. I think that's how you say Jethropa. I love it because the blooms are so pretty. They're tiny, but really pretty. It's enjoying its good life out here in the sun this summer. It actually bloomed all winter long, but has made a comeback here in the sun. And I just wanted to show how big the leaves are on here. I'm going to show this again. Sorry for the repeat, but I love this Tetrapanax. I'm so excited about it when it can finally go in the ground, and I don't even know where I'm going to put it in the ground. That's the thing. I have a big yard, but I try to contain my garden to the area around the pool and above, so I don't know where I will put this. And this is my night blooming jasmine up on the deck, and it has grown so much this year. I obviously loving the heat. It's not bloomed yet, but I'm starting to see some signs of blooms. This is the most fragrant flower when the humidity is high, and I love it. It doesn't last forever, but the smell is so good. And just looking out here on the deck this morning, here is some of my cannabis that I've grown from seed for the first time. And it's such a strange plant, but I will tell you this one variety, not all the varieties, I have 3 varieties. This one, if you rub your hands against it, it smells so good. It does not smell like cannabis. It smells like really expensive cologne. And I just thought I had to show this close up. I had to put it up on the railing here, but it's doing really well. And I'm probably going to overwinter it inside, dormant, in my closet again, because it's still small enough to do it. But I do have to figure out where in the garden this is going to go. And I will have to protect it here because it's too cold in New York. Just a beautiful morning out here. Another boat on the Hudson River going north. Every morning here I have to get up early because it's so beautiful in the morning. It's beautiful at the sunset too, but it's just really beautiful in the morning, and I would feel like I missed out if I didn't have coffee out on my deck all the time. My issue of the week is, look at this star jasmine here. It's nice and green. This is on one side, and then I've got some mandevilla in there and some, but look on the other side, it is not green at all. It looks like it's dying. I've tried fertilizing, I've tried adding supplements to the soil. I don't know why this is failing. If anyone can let me know. And then look at this flush on my sagos. And this one, I thought this one was dying, and then it is making a major comeback here. Very, very happy about the sagos right now. And I have to, sorry to put you through some more bird stuff, but I just love hummingbirds. And I have 2 feeders. One of them has video on it, and I don't have it charged up, so I'm showing you out here on the deck. I'm trying to be very still so that I can watch what the hummingbirds are doing. They're so cute. And you would laugh if you saw me standing completely still out here trying to not scare the hummingbirds as they fly in and around this feeder without scaring them off. It's if any of my friends came over, they would laugh with me, just like acting like a statue here, trying to capture them. I don't have the most colorful hummingbirds here. I guess this is what is native to Northeast. When you go to California and you see hummingbirds, they're a lot more colorful. And Mexico, even more so. They're just really beautiful there. And here is the inside view, where I also have to stand very still because they can see me through the glass here. But they're just so cool. And here with the plane flying over. Bird and plane. It's a bird, it's a plane. But yeah, just some of the fun things I think are fun going on in my garden after the heat wave, after the monsoon that hit. The Alocasia in my garden is blooming. I think the heat wave actually promoted this. And when I have a mild winter, they will start coming up everywhere. I guess the seeds stay over winter and come up. But I've had many come up from seed. And I'm going to show you, I have one in my garden I think came up from last year. But they will definitely multiply and spread. I believe this is one right here. But I've had like 25 plants come up. And my black-eyed Susans are finally blooming. I still have a lot more that are blooming around the monkey puzzle. These were also up on the hill, and they all have shifted down. The bee balm likes this one part of the hill in the weeds here, and you can see a little of the echinacea there. But I tried to get them to grow up on the hill. Did not happen. And finally, one of my sunflowers by the pool is blooming. I love them. And they will follow the sun all day long. And they just keep growing and growing. Not in the most ideal location because they are blocking my palm tree there, my Australian gorge palm. But yeah, I hate cutting plants down. And I just have to point out how beautiful my bottle palm is on my deck. I really love how it's towering over my furniture right now. And I used to put this in the ground and dig it up, but it's way too big right now. The root ball is gigantic, but it's got lots of new growth. And this is a very easy palm to keep indoors during the winter. But yeah, everything is looking good. I am thankful for the heat wave, but thankful that it did not last more than 5 days, although it could come back. And let's just take one last look here at this Yucca rostrata. Obviously, I'm obsessed with, is it going to bloom or not? I'm thinking no. And several of you asked how the cockatiels are doing. The cockatiels are doing great. Their cage is a bit of a mess right now, but I'm convinced I'm going to tame them like my parrots. Right now, they don't want to have anything to do with me. But here's one of my Hans macaw who loves me. And if any of you know me, I love animals. I would love to have a monkey and a skunk and, yeah, basically some otters. Yeah, I want lots of things. If I ever win the lotto, this place will be turned into a rescue zoo because that's what I would love to have. The plume poppies are blooming, and the bees love these. My neighbor has honeybees, and one day I used to have hives at my old house, and I still have all the equipment, and I keep saying I'm going to do the beehives, and there's just so much to do in this tropical garden that I haven't done it yet. And with that, I leave you this morning. Beautiful light out here. I wish all of you a great week, in your garden, please like and subscribe, but most of all, please comment, because I love corresponding with all of you. And it's just so interesting to hear what everybody's doing and what your struggles are compared to my struggles in the garden, and what's working for you and what's not. I will see you next week in the garden.